Hey guys, I'm Tom Rohr, and I've been skating for over 20 years. Skateboarding has drastically changed my life. What better way to give back than to share everything I've learned? I'm here to give you all the details that you need to know to learn tricks as fast and efficiently as possible, and of course make it fun in the process. Every trick has that one tip that you should never forget. Once you know what that is, it's in the bag. Let's get into it. Once you have your ollies down, it's time to take it to the next level. Pop Shuvits. First, I'm going to start out telling you where to put the back foot, because this actually is a very important part of this trick, and it will affect the way you do your Pop Shuvits. So some people, for Pop Shuvits, they want to put their foot far on the edge, but if you're going to do that, it's going to give you more of just a shove it with no pop. But if you want to actually get pop for Pop Shuvits, you're going to want to put your toe in the center, just like in ollies, just like in kickflips, just like I've explained in my first two episodes. So for Pop Shuvits, if you want more pop, keep that toe in the center. Now the front foot, you're going to position it very similarly to an ollie. You have your back foot in place here. Front foot, it's going to be a little bit far from the edge. Of course, depending on your shoe size, the length of your legs, just the overall way you skate, it's going to change a little bit. But you want it to be kind of in an ollie position. Very, very similar to where you ollie. Some people might have their foot a little more on for an ollie, but for a pop shove, it's good to have it off just a little bit more. Almost like a kickflip, but not that far. Now, with tricks like this, the further you have your foot back, the more pop you're likely to get. But if you put it too far back, your board's gonna kind of go out of control. So you gotta be ready to find that perfect medium, and don't put it too far back. And if you put it too far forward, you're not gonna get much pop at all. So it's about finding that sweet spot. Just think of where you ollie. It's always a good place to reference is where do you put your foot for an ollie, and then shift that front foot about the same distance from the front and back of your board. Shift it either left or right, depending on what trick you're doing. Now you got the foot position down. After that, it's time to start learning how to scoop your Pop Shuvits, how to give it that 180-degree rotation. So you're gonna start, and it's really easy just to start by standing here with one foot off, one foot on the board, and just kind of scooping and doing little shuvits with the one foot. Getting used to that motion. So when you're practicing shoveling the board, see how my foot's hanging off the edge a little bit more? It's gonna be easier to do that when you just have one foot on the board. It's gonna make a little more sense. But when you actually do Pop Shuvits, you don't wanna hang it off the end like that much. This is mainly just for practicing and getting comfortable with the shove it motion. But once you get 2 feet on the board, don't hang that foot off as much if you wanna get a good pop shove it. If you wanna just do a no pop shove it, you can hang that toe off. All right, next, now that you're comfortable doing shove-its with 1 foot, you can actually start trying them with 2 feet. And this is just a good way to get comfortable with the motion. It's how you work your way up to a trick. So, bend down, and just like that, you can get comfortable with them and start figuring them out before you're ready to jump on it with both feet. When you pop, you're gonna wanna bend down just like an ollie. All that weight, all you got. And then pop up, but as you're popping up, that's when you scoop it a little bit. It's almost like a late scoop. So you pop down and then scoop at the last minute. Don't scoop too early, otherwise you're not going to get the pop. So you got to pop first and then scoop. It's all about the timing. Another detail to remember with the back foot is for Pop Shuvits, you can actually keep your foot a little bit more flat on the back of the tail. Some tricks you want to go up on your toes a little bit more, but with Pop Shuvits, you can keep it a little bit more flat, and it'll give you a nice shove it. All right, so when you're getting ready to actually pop a Pop Shuvit, you're gonna put your back foot right where it belongs in the center of the tail. When you go down to pop, you're gonna press down as hard as you can, just like any other trick. Smack that back foot down on the ground, put all your weight on your back toe before you pop. And the second you pop down, your front foot, you just basically want to get it out of the way. Let your back foot do all the work. As always, remember to keep your shoulders square and parallel to your board. Don't let them turn to the left or to the right. Now let's do some Pop Shuvits. Alright guys, before you go, here are your key takeaways. Put your back toe in the center of the tail. Keep your back foot more flat. Don't scoop too soon. And lift that front foot out of the way. See you in the next tutorial. You!